Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a super moisturizing skin cream for the winter. It will protect your skin from the dry air outside in the cold and the dry air inside from your radiators that you have in your homes or apartments during the winter months. They suck the moisture out of your skin and cause you to have fine lines and wrinkles and dried skin. So this will protect your skin from that kind of weather and that kind of dryness in the air. So our first ingredient to make this super moisturizing cream is Kokum butter. And I'm using Better Shea Butter brand Kokum butter. And I'm using about half a cup of Kokum butter. So I just use this measuring spoon to scoop it out, or measuring cup to scoop it out, and I placed it in my bowl. I'm also going to be using 3/4 of a cup of shea butter. Again, I'm using Better Shea Butter. I like their brand because I haven't had any problems with them, and I've never had to return it. Like I've used other brands where I've had to return the products because they were rancid. So this is just a really nice brand that I like to use, and they always give like a little card with skin tips or recipes, sometimes even like a 10% coupon or something. So these are the two butters that we're going to be using. Next is I'm going to be using Kukui Nut Oil, and I've been using this oil for years. I love it. It makes my nails grow. It's very moisturizing. I love to use it on my skin. I read that in Hawaii they use this to protect their skin from the sun. So once I read that, I really was interested in it, and I've been using it ever since. So it has a lot of vitamin E and omega-3s, fatty oils to protect your skin. So it's a great oil. If you don't have this oil, you can just use almond oil or jojoba oil or any oil of your choice. So I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of that and 1 tablespoon of this pure vitamin E oil. So I got this on Amazon. It was $10 for this little bottle, but it's well worth it. It's pure vitamin E. It's not synthetic. And I don't know if you can see the bottle. So it's D-alpha tocopherol. So you look for that one, not DL-alpha, because I think that's the synthetic one. So 1 tablespoon of that. And the next ingredient is this Burt's Bees Baby Multi-Purpose Ointment. It's really good. It's used for like diaper rash or things like that, but it's like a skin protectant. It creates a barrier. So it also, besides creating a barrier from the cold, it also keeps your cocoa butter and shea butter creams moist. Like instead of being really hard where you have to melt your butters before you apply to your skin and it's hard to get on your skin, if you add this to your shea butter mixtures or your cocoa butter mixtures when you're making your creams, it makes such a difference. It keeps your creams really pliable, easy to blend into your skin and rub all over your skin, and you could just come out of the shower, put on your cream and go. You don't have to worry about melting or anything like that. So I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of that. And this is optional because it's very expensive. This is Josie Moran Argan Infinity Intensive Creamy Oil. It has the same consistency of this ointment. It just keeps the cream really nice and moist and doesn't get hard. So I love this ointment, and I use this every winter on my hands or my face, my lips. So I've started using it in my creams as well. But this is like $38 for a small tube. So if you don't want to use this, you don't have to. Like I said, this is easy to get. You can get it in Walmart or on Amazon. I got this for like $8, I think. And it's very much worth it. It has like a Vaseline kind of consistency, but it doesn't have the petroleum in it. So petroleum is very bad for you. It seeps into your skin and gets into your bloodstream, so you don't want to be using anything that has petroleum in it, like Vaseline. So a great alternative for that is this Burt's Bees ointment. And I'm sure there are other alternatives out there, but this is one that I like, and it has a really nice smell to it, and really great oils like jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, all different oils in here. So 2 tablespoons of that, and I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of the Josie Maran. So I have my butters in my bowl, and what I'm going to do is just put them into the microwave and melt them. You can use a double boiler if you like, if you don't have a microwave, or if you just don't want to use a microwave. But I'm just going to microwave these for, I think it'll take like a minute to melt this, and I'll be right back. So this took about a minute to melt, and I'm not going to melt it all because the hot liquid will melt the rest. I didn't want it to boil. You don't want your butters to overheat, to burn, or to like boil when you're heating them up. You just want them melted enough so that they can melt themselves, or hot enough so that it can melt. I just wanted to show you a cream that I had made a few months ago using this same ointment here and the Josie Maran ointment. As you can see, it's a Shea and cocoa butter, but as you can see, it's really creamy and melts. It still melts right into my skin. So that's the kind of consistency that you'll have when you use these in your Shea or cocoa butter mixtures. So it'll be very easy to apply to your skin or your hair. So I'm just going to help this along. Okay, so that's fine. Now I'm going to add my vitamin E oil. It's very thick, so it pours out really slowly. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the Kukui Nut Oil. Two tablespoons of the Burt's Bees ointment. And Josie Maran ointment. And now I'm going to mix this up. And then I'm going to place this into the refrigerator or freezer, but make sure your bowl is not like super hot or it could crack. But I'm going to let this cool down and then put it in the freezer, let it get a little bit hard or just set, and then I'm going to whip it again, and then I'm going to place it in a jar. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's been in the freezer for a while, I guess like 15 minutes. And I'm going to whip it up. Oh, it's still liquidy, but it's okay. as you can see, it's almost like a lotion. Um, and it'll harden a little bit, not exactly hard, but it'll stiffen up a little bit, and it'll always have a really nice, easy to blend into your skin consistency. So I'm actually going to put this in a container now, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is, packaged, and I'll be using this probably on my face, my hands, and arms, body. I still have a lot left to put in containers. So give this recipe a try and let me know how you like it. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching.